Alright, so let's see. Today I'm going to do my top 5 scariest Jurassic Park franchise creatures. Stupendous Wave did it, and I have my own opinion, which I respect his opinion, and he respects mine based on the one video he commented on, so I'm going to do mine. It's a little different, so it does have some honorable mentions, but it does only include the ones from the movies, not the ones from the games, because Troodon would be number 1. And that is one that I really I wish we could get in the movies. So that's another thing I'm going to be doing tonight. Where is it? Oh, here it is. My top 10 creatures that should be in a Jurassic Park movie. Get my pen. And that is that one. So right now, we're going to do my top 5 scariest Jurassic Park creatures, and then I'm also doing the Dinosaur King card. Hold on. Collection. Yeah, I told y'all I had it. Of course, the pop thing the spring broke in it, so it's just to look at now. I got a little. I'll do the thing in another video. Anyway, my honorable mentions are Spinosaurus, mainly because even though a lot of people didn't like it in Jurassic Park 3, I love the Spinosaurus, and it's in its own way menacing because it is both a water-dwelling dinosaur, unlike most of the other animals, and it's the only one that's been able to take down a T-Rex throughout the movies, which has really shown that it's the big boy in the islands. Second is T-Rex, because of course a lot of people find that movie, the T-Rex, scary, especially after the first movie, which kind of made it scary, and then it kind of lost it through the way and just became just more cool than scary. But of course, when Rexy in the first movie breaks out of her paddock, flips over the Jeeps and all of that, and chases the Jeep as well, that's what a lot of the fans back from the 90s who saw it in the theater felt the T-Rex was one of the scariest parts of the movie. And then third is Troodon. And Troodon was from Jurassic Park the game, and it was one of the main antagonist dinosaurs. And it just went off on its own. Anyway, the Velociraptors are afraid of them. So that's gotta show. And they are venomous like the Dilophosaurs, but it's a bite it's their bite that's venomous. They can't spit or anything. And they're nocturnal hunters, and they're not very tall. They're only about 3 feet tall. But they hunt in packs, and they're scary. Their venom works. It's a paralyzing agent. It bites you, it drags you away, and slowly devours you. Or it lays eggs in you, as we saw with Decaf. Decaf was a character in Jurassic Park the game. And it's almost an insect-like how that works. Alright, so now we're on to the top 5. And my number 5 is, I agree, Dimorphodon. And Dimorphodons are like the flying compies. They're scavengers, but they're also hunters. They swarm you, they got razor-sharp teeth, but they're small in size. But they are strong, as we can see with Owen when he's trying to pull that one off of him before Claire dispatches it with tranquilizers. And let's see. Number 4 is Dilophosaurus. And Dilophosaurus, sadly, since we've only seen it in one movie, that's all we've got. But it has really hardened itself into the fabric of what the Jurassic Park franchise is. But we did get to see partial bit of it in Jurassic World through the hologram that Gray summons to keep Delta at bay. And let's see. And of course, they can spit, and they are also pack hunters. Let's see, am I missing anything else? Of course, we only have one confirmed kill by a Dilo, and that was Dennis Nedry. And that was terrifying how they managed to kill him. When I was watching as a kid, first seeing the little cute Dilo come out and then just turn like a little monster and come after him, spit him, and then in the car when it manages to get in and kills him. Let's see. Number 3 is Indominus Rex. And of course, Indominus Rex was made to be terrifying. It's on my top 5 because, or top 3 at least, because I was in the theater for this movie, and I really did feel that the Indominus didn't scare me, but it did, if anything, the sounds in the theater got me with how loud the roar was. But, I mean, he's got long forearms, an opposable thumb, which we see gets Hamada and a few others, the park keeper in the its enclosure. Of course, it's got scute all over its body, armored scute from like Carnotaurus, and it looks more like alligator. Yeah, it looks more like alligator. It's got the quills like the raptors from Jurassic Park 3, but as well as the ones in the forearms. So you can run fairly fast, probably faster than the T-Rex. It's got a wide hanging jaw, almost 90-degree angle, which leads to it possibly having a snake. And we know that in its DNA we have cuttlefish, tree frog, possible snake, T-Rex, and velociraptor. And the neatest thing is when I remember thinking this back when I was a kid, how cool would it be if there was a part T-Rex, part raptor dinosaur? And this is something that kind of brought, for fans, into fruition. I forgot how to pronounce that word. But anyway, of course it's got those red eyes, which they said were inspired by goshawk. I've seen goshawks, and they're fairly territorial birds. Let's see. And of course, it can also camouflage and hide its heat signature. Alright, that felt better. Anyway, and it's also got those ornate horns over its head from Carnotaurus and other Abelisaurids. Let's see, anything else? It probably has the most kills out of any dinosaur in the series. And that was all in like a few days, while Raptors and Indominus, someone ought to do a video on that. I might even. See how many confirmed kills by Velociraptors versus how many confirmed kills by Indominus. Because those two are obviously the ones competing for who killed the most people in the franchise. Of course, Raptors killed the most people probably in The Lost World when all the hunters get into the field and they dispatch all of them. And of course, Indominus, because she takes down many park workers as well as the ACU staff. Number 2 is Compsognathus or Compies. And of course, they only killed really one person and severely injured the little girl. And they killed Dieter Stark in that little creek that was there. Thought I heard someone coming in. What? Who is it? Anyway. But it is terrifying how they swarm you and kill you. And really, I think Compy should have been in 3rd place for me. Because I look at it from terrifying point, not as just mainly in appearance and how many kills they made. Compies only have one confirmed kill in the movie, even though they are scary in their own way. I should have put them in number 3 in my list, though. But anyway, Compies, yeah. But we do see how they get hunting packs and how they kill Dieter Stark, but that's really about it for those guys. It is terrifying how such a little animal does all that, does so much damage. And number 1, of course, for me is Velociraptor. And Velociraptor has always been through the original fans, the original in the theater, and many fans across the board. They may not be so scary in Jurassic World, but of course, if you're watching the first movie for the first time, the raptors are the scariest dinosaur. If you're watching any of the movies for the first time in the first day, in one day, you're going to see the scariest is Velociraptor. I don't care who you are. I mean, they were terrifying in Jurassic Park. Of course, now the one raptor leaps out and tries to get Ellie and pursues her. They open doors, and they kill Muldoon. They killed Ray Arnold. They get the raptors in the kitchen. And of course, we had the big one. And how they pursued them to the rotunda. They never lost any sense of fear. Yeah, all the scenes that the raptors are in. Whew. It's 10:37 right now, so it's pretty late. Let's see. Of course, in Lost World, they were kind of scary, but not as much as the first movie. Of course, because they're hunting the hunters, and they're fighting Ian Malcolm and Kelly Malcolm and Sarah Harding in the old engine station. Then the third movie, we have the males and the female pack. Yeah, the males all led by the one female. And of course, when the male comes out and attacks them in the breeding facility, and they pursue them into the jungle along with the hadrosaurs and all that, and dispatch Udesky. And let's see. Then we didn't see them to the end when they gang up on them and they take the eggs back, and that's about it. And then we see raptors back in Jurassic World, Charlie, Echo, Delta, and Blue. And I remember that being one of the most surprising moments in the movie for me. Was I never knew what was going to end with the raptors. How does he get away from them? And you see the raptors pursue him. They're really hunting him at that moment. They were chasing him to kill him, and you can tell that. And then, of course, they just ram into the bars, and he gets lucky. But anyway, and of course, everything else with the ACU workers, and during the Indominus Rex fight, which was probably the best part of the movie, when the raptors team up. And ugly little bug. Another one? Anyway, that's my top 5 scariest JP franchise creatures for this video. And then the next video I'm doing, I got my stuffed up nose now. Also gotta do my favorite Jurassic animals. I'm probably gonna do that tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll do my favorite Jurassic World creatures, and the Jurassic franchise creatures will come later on. And I'll do the Jurassic Park trading cards, which is over there. And then I'll do the comic books, which are over there. Or something else. I'll do the comic books with the franchise. You know. And I'm wanting to start doing some reactions, but I'm going to have to jimmy rig because I can't really afford any kind of editing software right now. So what I'm going to end up doing is having this camera face us, who is going to have like a little iPad there, and then y'all are going to have like a little phone or something. It may not be the best quality, but you'll be able to stick around with us to watch the video. And if you want to watch the video, I'll see how I can get into the box down beneath the video, you know. Okay, let's see. And the first video I think we're going to do is Most Evil Women. And I only saw a small part of that, and I can guess who could be on that list. And that's going to be our first one, and then hopefully we'll do some more with any kind of new trailers and all that coming out. mainly Star Wars and all of that. I like to do the Star Wars Battlefront International trailer, not the international launch trailer. That's it. If you see me rubbing my teeth, it's because for some reason my brain starts to think of things that just make me cringe, like concrete rubbing together, or you know those stones that people cook on, those things rubbing together making a screeching sound, and I don't know why, and it just makes my tooth cringe so bad that I gotta rub them, and it just bothers me a lot, and I don't know why it happens. It really sucks. So anyway, that's my video on the top 5 dangerous, scariest dinosaurs in the franchise. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Thanks.